Well, g'day guys, welcome to the channel. I'm back from about 10 or so days off. Not feeling as refreshed as I should, but it was good anyway. So we are here. It's been an interesting first day back. The gassing's been going along pretty well, just flat chat, trying to get all the gassing done. So we're here at the development block. This is the last property that needs to be gassed, and yeah, we just had a rather large breakdown, but we're all putting it back together now, so we'll see how that all goes. The pull on the applicator tank broke, and then the chain, the safety chain that, if that happens, is meant to catch the applicator, the mount where it goes, broke. So it ripped out all the metering system and that off the gas rig. So I'll show you that in a little bit, but it is all virtually fixed. We're just trying to get it all going and back together, then I'll be on it for a bit. So that's roughly the plan, but it's a bit of excitement anyway. Well, here it is. So that's the pull. So that bit there broke off, which yes, obviously that's holding all of this. And apparently because Johnny was driving it when it happened, but it was just over a contour bank, thankfully, and when it came back and it pulled all the metering unit and dragged that, it was actually stopped at the contour bank, so it didn't keep rolling down the hill, which is great. But what we're probably going to do is, because I think there's meant to be a little tag somewhere for the safety chain, somewhere, but it broke off, so we might actually run the safety chain right around the pull assembly, so it definitely can't happen again. Not that I doubt Phil's welding looks pretty good, but never be too safe. Don't want to repeat things. But anyway, we're just gonna get that mounted on, hook it all back up, double check everything, and fingers crossed we should be right to go. So just going to see whether it works. Yep, it's all coming through. Beautiful. Alright, we'll go and top it up. I think it's only got 40% in it, but you might as well, while we're not too far from the actual the big nurse tank, we'll top her up. The other thing is that hasn't been mentioned, and this was an addition while I was away, is we've now got a little fire/spray pack for the Can-Am here. So we've actually been looking at one of these for quite a while, and yeah, anyway, the time's right, and it proved itself to be very useful, because also while I was away, all the fun stuff happens when I'm away, but I think somewhere up there, was it? Anyway, somewhere here, where we'd previously pushed up some piles of dirt and wood and rubbish and that, we'd lit them up about 7 or 8 months ago, and yeah, just decided that it wanted to start a fire, and it lit up the stubble, and thankfully Johnny and Josiah were here and were able to, in between cultivating and with this thing, yeah, put it out, which was good. But if it could have happened when we weren't here, and no one would know. So yeah, it just goes to show you can have a pile of dirt and wood burning for 8 months and it still is a potential fire hazard, so got to keep that in mind. Righto, let's go. Righto, well we got that transferring over. I'm actually going to fly over to Phil. He's in Tiny 3, and the air conditioner in that has stopped working, so he's up in the hills there somewhere. So see what I can find with that, I guess. It's probably close to 30, getting 35 degrees or so in the afternoon, so not a hot day, but it's certainly a hot one without air conditioning in a tractor cab. So we'll see if we can get it sorted. On another note, this here was that big patch of rocks where we'd had the D4 with a stick rake on, scraping them up and then cultivating it and then rock picking it. Well, yes, this has all just been rock picked in the last week or so, and it has come up really good. So there'll always be rocks underneath that, but the majority of rocks have been got, and yeah, that means that we don't, well, I guess very self-explanatory, but it means we don't have as many rocks in the paddock, so that's good. But yes, I've actually got to find out where Phil went in the D11. We were having a go at Dad for losing a D11 in the other video, but Phil's phone was running flat and I didn't catch exactly where he was. So yeah, it is a common occurrence when it comes to losing a D11. It can happen to the best of us. So while we're on this lovely adventure, this is the organic section where I was cultivating a few videos ago, and it never ends because you can see there's some green coming up and a little bit of wireweeds growing back as well. So yeah, it's a lot involved with doing it old school. It's just cultivate and then cultivate again and then cultivate again. But anyway, that's just how that is. But I should be coming up to where Phil is very shortly. Should be here somewhere. I don't actually know what he was doing, to be honest. He said he should be here. Oh, there he is. Righto, let's see what we can find. I couldn't help him out, so it's just low on gas, and yeah, not sure exactly what the problem is, but he's gonna have to sweat his pants off in there for a bit longer, I reckon. But what I might do is get a different kind of gas which we use occasionally. It's not the proper gas, it's stuff that you don't really need a license for. And I can just see how that goes. That might tell, with some of the older gear I don't mind running that, but it's a bit sensitive, some of the newer stuff. But yeah, that might tell us what the issue is and whether it works or not with that, then we know where to go from there. But we haven't really run this thing when it's been warm, so we don't know what the history of the air conditioner's been. So it hasn't really worked 100% since we got it, we don't think, but again, the days weren't very hot. So yeah, looks like he's just tidying up some of these entry points. And it's only going to be maybe a couple of weeks and they're going to get taken to another job. Which there's a couple of weeks of contract work to do with both the dozers. So yeah, we're trying to get as much as we can done while they're here. So there's Tiny 3's here obviously, and Tiny 1 is at the other main farm. And yeah, trying to just get Phil's working between the two of them because Brad's still on holidays. So yeah, just trying to get what we can done while the dozers are in the vicinity. But anyway, I'm going to head back to take over from Johnny now on the gas rig, and yeah, hopefully I'll see how long I can keep my eyeballs open for tonight. Might yeah, hoping might be able to get past midnight, but if I'm falling asleep, it's probably better not to crash the tractor into a fence or trees or something, so we'll just see how we go. Well, we're finally on the gas rig. So yeah, this is the first time I've had a go at this season, so I managed to time my holidays right as we're trying to get the gassing done. But it's actually one of the few jobs that's I don't mind it. It's quite a easy going job. Just got to keep your wits about you a bit, but yeah, I don't mind it. It's sort of one of those jobs that you look forward to. You get to sit in the air conditioning when it's quite warm outside, so you always, this kind of weather, you like to look for a tractor job, so yeah, it is good. But anyway, we'll just keep going up and back here. We're not 100% sure where we're situated with the gas supply, so yeah, there's been a truck breakdown and different things happening, so I don't know how much gas we got, whether I go late tonight or who knows. I'm not sure what's going to happen, so we'll just we'll play it by ear anyway. The truck just came and delivered another tanker, so I believe we should have enough to finish this paddock. What are we on? It's 104 hectares. I think there's another maybe 100 to go, maybe a little bit less, so there should be enough in that one to finish this, and then I think after that we've only got maybe 60 hectares left of the stuff that was organic last year that we've brought into our normal operation. So yeah, I think, well, fingers crossed that if the rain holds off tomorrow, we might go pretty close to finishing. Just the biggest unknown is whether we get another load of gas, whether we can get more tomorrow morning when we need it. So we'll just have to play that one by ear a bit, but I should be able to do another couple of loads at least, and yeah, that'll should well and truly take me past midnight. So we'll yeah, we'll see how we go. The repair all seems to be holding up okay, so yeah, I think it's all looking a bit better than what it was earlier today when I first rocked up here, but all's good. Well, it is a little bit after 2 o'clock in the morning, and there's probably only one more load, maybe a little bit over one more load to finish that paddock. and that'd take probably 3 hours or so. And I've got 4 little ones at home that don't really make it easy to sleep in, so I best get at least a few hours sleep, because I dare say I'm going to be awoken at 6 or 7 o'clock. But anyway, that's just how it is. So if I can get 3 hours sleep or so, that's going to be a big head start, and we'll see what time the rain comes tomorrow. Hopefully gas can come and we can get this gassing finished here at the development block, and then yeah, then we just hold tight with the rain. There's a few other jobs that need to be sorted out, which we'll probably do when it is raining. A few little maintenance jobs and things like that. So yeah, we'll just have to sit tight and see how it all pans out. We've got rough plans, but yes, you can't put your plans in concrete too much around here. So, update, we are waiting on gas. So we've basically been at a standstill for the last 3.5 hours with the gassing. It's just started to cloud over. I think the rain's probably could rain at any moment really, but yeah, so we've probably got another 60 hectares that we want to get done before the rain. So whether or not that happens, we don't know, but yeah, we're just waiting on the truck. We're not sure if he's got lost or what, but hopefully soon get some gas and keep going and onto the last little block and try as best as we can to beat the rain. I mean, the day's nearly over. It's almost 4 o'clock, and yeah, we'll see how far we get, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to do another late one. Coming back from holidays and then doing a nearly 20-hour day was a bit rude. My body's not liking that, so I'll have to try and get some beauty sleep tonight, I think.